Have you ever thought about starting a side hustle to make some extra cash? You're not alone. In fact, more than 40% of Americans have a side gig, hoping to boost their income or chase their dreams. But here's the shocking truth: 80% of side hustles fail within the first year. That's a staggering number. Many people jump into side hustles, thinking it's the golden ticket to financial freedom. But what if I told you that chasing these quick money schemes could be holding you back instead? Side hustles often lead to burnout and overwhelm. Instead of gaining financial freedom, you may end up feeling more stressed and less productive. In this video, we'll explore why starting a side hustle might not be your best option. You'll discover powerful strategies that successful entrepreneurs use to build wealth without the chaos of juggling multiple jobs. From creating solid systems to focusing on niches, you'll learn how to grow a business that thrives. Get ready to rethink everything you thought you knew about side hustles. By the end, you'll see why going all in on one business can lead to real success and true wealth. Stay tuned. Chapter 1. The Side Hustle Trap. Why it's overrated. You've probably seen the endless stories online about people starting side hustles and getting rich. But here's the thing: those stories don't tell the whole truth. Did you know that 61% of side hustlers still make less than $500 a month? That's a lot of effort for not much reward. The truth is, trying to juggle multiple jobs or businesses can dilute your focus. You've only got so much energy and time each day, and splitting that between too many projects can leave you spinning your wheels without making real progress. This is what's often called shiny object syndrome, where chasing new ideas distracts you from truly excelling at one thing. Legendary investor Warren Buffett once said, "The difference between successful people and very successful people is that very successful people say no to almost everything." It's about focus, not just being busy. Instead of getting pulled in a million directions, consider going deeper into a single project. Chapter 2. Focus is the new currency. Go all in. Focus is the secret sauce. In a world obsessed with multitasking, the entrepreneurs who win are the ones who go all in on one thing. Just look at Jeff Bezos when he started Amazon. He didn't launch 20 different businesses. He focused on selling books, built Amazon from there, and the rest is history. Research backs this up, too. Studies show that task switching can reduce productivity by up to 40%. Every time you jump from one task to another, your brain has to refocus, and that eats up time. Imagine what you could achieve by channeling 100% of your energy into one business instead of spreading it thin across multiple side hustles. Let's not forget Elon Musk, who, despite his many ventures today, built his success by focusing intensely on one business at a time. He didn't try to run SpaceX, Tesla, and the Boring Company all at once from day one. The lesson here? Don't fall into the trap of being busy. Instead, go deep and master one area. Chapter 3. Build assets, not busy work. What actually grows wealth? If you're spending all your time hustling for side income that you have to actively work for, you're missing the bigger picture. True wealth comes from building assets, not trading time for money. An asset is something that grows in value or makes money for you while you sleep. Think about a small business that runs without you needing to work 16 hours a day, or a product that people buy on autopilot. In fact, 88% of millionaires are business owners, and a big reason for that is because they've built assets, not just worked for a paycheck. It could be something as simple as a small e-commerce store that you automate, or even a service-based business where you eventually hire employees to take over the operations. The key here is that you're creating something scalable. Robert Kiyosaki, author of Rich Dad Poor Dad, famously said, "The rich don't work for money. They make money work for them." This is the mindset shift needed. Instead of grinding away at a side hustle, focus on how you can create a business system that runs even when you're not there. Whether it's investing in building a brand, setting up systems, or automating tasks, your goal should be to work smarter, not harder. If you're finding value in this video, don't forget to subscribe. Join our community for more insights on building wealth without the side hustle chaos. Chapter 4. Systems over side hustles. Automate and scale. Let's get one thing straight. Building a business that scales isn't about hustling harder, it's about working smarter. If you're constantly swapping your time for money, you're stuck. To break free, you need systems. Think of systems as the engine that drives your business, even when you're not around. Take McDonald's, for example. Ray Kroc didn't make billions by flipping burgers himself. He created a system that anyone could follow, which allowed the business to scale. And that's the secret: when you create systems, you take yourself out of the equation. A small business can do the same. It could be as simple as automating customer service with chatbots or using software like Zapier to handle repetitive tasks. A study by Forrester Research found that automation can increase a company's productivity by up to 20%. That's huge, especially when you're starting out. It's all about designing processes that work without your constant supervision. Tim Ferriss, in the 4-Hour Workweek, emphasized the importance of outsourcing and automating tasks to free up time. He said, if you don't have time, the truth is, you don't have priorities. That's why setting up automation and systems early on is crucial. Once you do, you can focus on growing your business instead of being stuck in the daily grind. Chapter 5. Niche domination. Become the big fish in a small pond. Too many entrepreneurs think they need to appeal to everyone to succeed. But here's the truth: the riches are in the niches. Instead of being everything to everyone, be the go-to for a specific group of people. It's easier to dominate a niche than compete with big players in a broad market. A great example is Dollar Shave Club. They didn't try to be a general grooming company. Instead, they focused on one product, razor blades, and built a subscription service around it. That laser focus paid off. In 2016, they sold to Unilever for $1 billion. When you dominate a niche, you become the expert, and customers will seek you out. According to HubSpot, companies with niche focus see 2x higher conversion rates than those that target broad audiences. This makes sense. If you're trying to sell to everyone, you end up diluting your message and product. Start by finding an underserved niche, then build deep expertise and offer something no one else is. As Seth Godin said, don't try to make a product for everybody, because that is a product for nobody. Once you're the go-to in your niche, you'll find it easier to scale your business without needing to compete on price. Chapter 6. Mindset shift. Think like an investor, not a hustler. One of the biggest differences between struggling entrepreneurs and successful ones is mindset. If you want to build real wealth, you need to think like an investor, not a hustler. What does this mean? It means making decisions based on long-term returns, not short-term gains. Side hustlers are often chasing quick money, driving for Uber, selling items online, or taking on freelance gigs. But this is a short-sighted approach. You need to think bigger. 80% of millionaires attribute their wealth to long-term investments, whether it's in a business or real estate, according to a study by the National Study of Millionaires. Investors look at the bigger picture. They ask, how can I put my money or time into something that will grow exponentially? This could mean reinvesting profits back into your business, building a team, or developing intellectual property. Robert Kiyosaki, in Rich Dad's Guide to Investing, puts it best: the richest people in the world look for and build networks, everyone else looks for work. Start thinking about your business as an investment. Every decision you make should be about future growth, not just immediate cash flow. That might mean spending money on better tools, hiring people to free up your time, or creating a product that has a long shelf life. Thanks for joining us on this journey to rethink side hustles. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe for more valuable insights into building wealth the smart way.